Hello, everybody. Here's my audience. We have two people on FaceTime, and there's the fifth. So, hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be persuading you a little bit to buy a dog. So, throughout the course of my life, I've owned many dogs, all sorts of breeds. I've known big dogs, small dogs, fat dogs, skinny dogs, fluffy dogs, and even bald dogs. But no matter the type of person I've met, there's always a dog to match it. Dogs are way more than pets. They can help with anxiety, depression, blindness, and many other things that a person may need help with throughout their daily life. As someone who has a dog and who has always had a dog for my whole life, I can honestly vouch for all the benefits that come with having a dog. So, in this speech, I'm going to tell you about all the benefits of having a dog as a pet and exactly how you can find your perfect match. So, let's look at all the different problems that people in the US encounter every day. Home invasions are an alarming concern of Americans. And according to the U.S. Department of Justice, there are about 1.03 million home invasions each year. So obviously, this is a big problem throughout America. Mental health is also becoming more and more important to Americans as more people are speaking out about their mental health problems and seeking solutions. According to the NAMI, about 1 in 5 adults actually suffer from mental illness, and there are several more who have not spoken out about it. There are also several physical disabilities that Americans suffer from each year, such as blindness, paralyzation, amputations, and much more. Actually, about 19.4% of Americans have a disability, according to the National Service Inclusion Project. So, now that we know just how Americans are affected by different factors on a daily basis, let's talk about how a dog can help these people. So, dogs can help anyone who suffers from mental illness or physical disabilities as well as serve to protect your home. There are many different types of dogs, and anyone can find a dog that can suit their needs. So, according to the Quora, there are over 350 breeds of dogs right now, and I'm sure that number is growing more and more as more breeds are being made. These breeds consist of big dogs, small dogs, fluffy dogs, hyperallergenic dogs, loud dogs, quiet dogs, calm dogs, hyper dogs, and everything in between. And there's no way that out of 340 dog breeds that someone can't find their perfect match. Dogs are also very easily trained compared to other animals. There are a lot of resources to help people train their dogs, such as doggy schools, people who come into your home to do training. You can take your dog to get trained places. And there are services that will even take your dog and train them to do what you like, whether it be to help you protect your home, to help you do tasks, if you have disabilities. And service dogs are trained by highly trained professionals so that they can be a reliable source to their owners. Dogs can also be trained to be very self-serving. So if you travel a lot or work really long days, you don't have to really worry about your dog being home the whole time because they can learn to be home by themselves as long as they have some food, some water, a few toys, and get let out a few times a day. They can be accustomed to taking care of themselves and being alone for a little bit. According to the ADA, or the Americans with Disabilities Act, there are over 500,000 service dogs in the U.S. right now, and again, I'm sure that number continues to grow. And this act also requires that service dogs are allowed really anywhere that their owner is allowed in. So you never have to worry about going anywhere by yourself or going somewhere where your dog is not allowed to go with you to help you. So literally your dog can be with you 24/7. So, at this point, you might be wondering why a dog would make a better pet than any other animal. And as someone who has owned multiple types of pets, I strongly can vouch that dogs are the best. They can serve many purposes, unlike other animals. So, as we talked about before, they can protect your home, they can help people with various illnesses and disabilities, and they can just act as part of your family, which I've never heard of a cat protecting a home. Or even being of much help. They usually just mind their own business and don't even really act as part of the family, whereas dogs are more loyal and can be more serving to the family. And unlike rodents, dogs can usually play back with you. They can be easily trained to do other tricks and be more of entertainment rather than just something to take care of. They don't really require much cleaning other than if there's an accident or if they need a bath or anything. And they don't really hide around like cats do. They like to be present with their family instead of just sneaking around. And that way people actually know that you have a dog. And like sometimes you don't know if people have cats or rodents. Um, Also, people of any age can really care for a dog. So young children can be taught to care for a dog, and it can teach them how to be responsible and how to take care of something else. It can be like a chore for them. They can learn a lot from taking care of a dog, such as responsibility. And older people can also benefit from having dogs. No matter how old you are, you really can take care of a dog as long as you can get it outside and get it food. And that can be helpful for older people to know that they're still able to take care of something if they're missing their kids or something. So, with all this being said, I truly believe that dogs are the best type of animal to keep in your home for all the sorts of reasons that we talked about. And whether you need a guard animal, a service animal, or just a best friend, a dog would be the best choice for you. So, I ask all of you to strongly consider including a dog into your family to reap the many benefits and joys that come with the newest addition to your home. Thank you for listening and have a great night.